calling. I'm your host, Indranil. Today is, of course, Korbolor Bojit Bore. And then, Allah Bol, KKR versus Rajasthan Royals. And we got late. There we got a little late because of some technical issues. But no problem there. We are right in front of you, right on the face. We are joined by Shakya Mitra, Abhinav Chaturvedi, Ashwin Krishnan. Welcome, gentlemen. नमस्ते नमस्ते अभिनव भाई, वो क्या कहावत है, देर है अंधेर नहीं।
बिल्कुल, आप सभी को महाअष्टमी की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं सबसे सर्वप्रथम।
यस एब्सोल्युटली। शाक्या,
यस,
कौन लड़ेगा, कौन जीतेगा और कौन हल्ला बोलेगा, बताओ आज। टेल मी।
दोनों ही टीम, both the teams are doing really well. Rajasthan 5 wins in 6 matches, Kolkata 4 wins in 5 matches. Kolkata's playing at home.
Yeah.
I think both sides are really good. It'll be a good match, but I have no affiliation towards Kolkata. I know I'm a Bengali, but I'll be very happy if the team. I would fancy.
Since you're a Bengali, you're in Delhi. You're a Delhi.
Yes. But Kolkata, it's this seems to be a very improved side, but we haven't seen much of Kolkata away from home, so we don't know how they'll do away from home. But the one time they played away from home was against Chennai, and Chennai outclassed them. So, but I think this is a match between two very strong teams in this competition. It'll be a good match, and let's look forward to that.
सर, अभिनव सर, मैच देख पा रहे हैं, समय निकल पा रहे हैं, कैन यू फाइंड टाइम फॉर?
ये ऐसा है, वो लायन को अपने डेन में पकड़ना बहुत मुश्किल है।
लायन कौन है?
इतना बड़ा क्राउड साथ में रहता है।
हाँ,
तो ईडन गार्डन्स पे।
ओके।
और हाँ, और इससे क्या होता है कि देखिए, क्राउड जब होता है ना साथ में होम का, तो इन्होंने कहा, शाक्य ने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि बहुत सारे मैचेस बाहर निकल के नहीं खेले अभी, तो ये एक प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है। एक जो चढ़ती हुई टीम है आरआर की, राजस्थान रॉयल्स की,
ऑलराइट,
और in my viewpoint is like, when you actually getting down with the home crowd, so the first part is that आपका पहला बैटल होम क्राउड से, टीम से बैटल तो बाद में होगी, पहले क्राउड से निपट लो आप। और वैसे ही चार्ज अप रहते हैं, और वैसे भी अभी नवरात्रि चल रही है, तो पहला मैच तो आप क्राउड से निपट लो।
No, but what is the connection, Navratri and crowd?
और सर, एनर्जी और एनर्जी अपने उरूज पे होती है, प्राइम पे होती है। नॉर्मली सीजन में इसी व्हेन यू इन्वोक द गॉडेस, उससे एनर्जी पैदा होती है। और हमारे यहाँ शिव शक्ति का अलाइनमेंट है, तो इस समय बड़ा हाई ऑक्टेन की एनर्जी है पूरे देश में।
Alright, Ashwin bhai.
So what happened?
Yeah. Now I want to bring in Ashwin bhai. I want to know from his take on energy. We are all energy, of course. How we do what we do. But tell me something. Are you liking the way KKR is playing their brand of cricket? There's a Gautam Gambhir stamp of, sort of stamp on their way of playing cricket. Is it on? Some people are saying that Gautam Gambhir has been included in that side to push someone like Chandrakant Pandit out of the scene. I don't read into all that. But your thoughts on KKR, the way they're playing? You have to unmute yourself. I think
KKR is obviously doing brilliantly. I remember, Shakya Bhai mentioned, I think it was you only, Shakya Bhai, that you mentioned that wherever Gautam Gambhir goes, he takes success with him. He has 2 World Cup wins under his belt. With the exception of Delhi Daredevils, who nobody can seem to help in any form. With the exception of that,
दुआ चाहिए, दुआ
वो भी नहीं चलता हूँ। हेमंत दुआ चाहिए वापस।
He's so right, वो भी नहीं चलता।
Anyway, हेमंत दुआ उनका सीईओ था ना, तो वो दुआ चाहिए वापस, आई थिंक. तो एनीवे, सो द थिंग इज KKR में Gautam has won twice. When he went to Lucknow twice, he was they were semi-finalists. I mean, they made the knockout on 2 occasions. So I think Gautam Gambhir bodes very well he brings in a positive, he's a no-nonsense guy. He brings in a positive approach. There are no excuses that will be tolerated. He expects you to give 100%. Once you give 100%, result is not under your control. Like they say in the Gita, फल कर्म करो, फल की चिंता मत करो. Just like Dhoni, these are the guys who are successful. You look at why they are successful. You just don't look at the fact that they are successful. Why? Because they follow a beaten path, right?
Okay.
And that beaten path is a proven path of success. These guys do it, and they do it naturally. They don't have to make an attempt. Everybody else has to follow them only. So he's showing the way, just follow it. So KKR
Absolutely.
to me today are the favorites. I mean, RR is playing brilliantly, the top of the table, but KKR to me today are the favorites only because of their thought process. And again, maybe they will carry their thought process into the away games as well, because belief is belief. It doesn't matter where you're playing. Yes, the support will be less, but then if you have belief in yourself, you will do well.
So true. Sakya, before I let you go, I want to hear, because you have certain engagements. We started a little late. No
I have another 10 minutes, Indranil, so it's fine.
Yeah. Tell me your thoughts on Rajasthan Royals. Ashwin Bhai is saying it's KKR who's going to win. I think Rajasthan Royals are equally good. I mean, if they're not something who are escaping with a win, they are playing good cricket.
Yeah, Rajasthan Royals is a very balanced side from top to bottom. In fact, I'd like to point out, I feel in T20 cricket and in ODI cricket, the most important position is number 4. And a lot of criticism about Riyan Parag over the last few years, lot of hype, not too much performance. But he's coming and batting at number 4, and he's been having a very good season. That number 4, I mean, if you look at this, all successful sides have had a very good number 4. And Riyan Parag this year is doing it. Shivam Dubey in Chennai, and most Aiden Markram in Hyderabad. So even in India, I mean, in ODIs, if you look at it, it's only when Shreyas Iyer came and batted at number 4 in ODIs that India found some stability. So a good number 4 is very important for the success of any team. And Rajasthan are very well covered, have all their bases covered, opening, middle order, finishing, fast bowling, spin bowling.
The opener, Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Yeah, Yashasvi Jaiswal is there, and they have Rovman Powell on the bench. They have that really good South African. They can use anyone as an impact player. They can use Berger as an impact player, Maharaj as an impact player, Rovman Powell as an impact player. So they've got a lot of depth.
Well, it's all that matters is when you have the depth on your side. I want to know from you your thoughts on the way things are going forward. We've seen a lot of cricket, a lot of excitement, but someone like Shreyas Iyer, I mean, look at the way he was given out that sort of treatment, because he was not able to play domestic matches. He was not given contracts. He's susceptible against short pitch deliveries. He's someone who's really struggled against quality. He's struggled against spin also, but he's supposed to be supposed to be a very good player against spin bowling. He's the most experienced captain in that format. So your thoughts on the way Shreyas Iyer has been carrying himself as a captain, despite those, although there were a few setbacks before the tournament started.
See, setbacks are very necessary, because that is what makes you go back to your nets, go talk to your coach, go back to understand where you've gone wrong, and then come back afresh. You see, it's like what they normally do is, if you're playing for India, so what happens is that they play a series by series on series, so they will concentrate only on that particular series. Once that series is over, they go into another box. Then they start talking about how they're going to prepare for the next season, how they're going to come back and try and play another series with another conditions, with another. So they don't have any hangovers, or even if they have, they just try and erase it out. Because you see, finally what's going to happen is that it is the next series which you're playing, it's the next match that you're playing, that you go and work yourself on. Because if you have, it's like having the hangover of whiskey sometimes, which is coming in. But
Uh,
I mean, I would say if the records are meant for the records, they're not for here for the new game. Because when you come and take your guard all over again, it's a new other beginning. And I think even if players are playing badly, they're batting badly or bowling badly, so they would like to forget that time which is coming in and take a guard, a fresh guard on a new wicket. Yes, please, Shakya.
No, no, no. You please complete.
No, no. I'm just trying to bring the mind into as Sunil Gavaskar says that it's mind over matter. So basically, it's more of a mental game than a physical game, because the mind is going to work on towards new conditions. Plus, traveling also takes a bit of toll. You're traveling, and the weather changes one city to another city with moisture coming in, humidity coming in. Suddenly, you'll find landing up in Mumbai and it rains, and you never know, because there is a shift in the temperatures here. It's very hot. It's very hot, very humid, and we've had kind of a situation which is pre-monsoonal thing, which normally happens in June, and it's happened in April. So April showers, as they say, the song. So everyone takes a new guard, and as I said that day also, that cricket is on your day. Nobody goes to the crease with the intention of throwing away his wicket. But the way Klassen hammered yesterday, my gosh, this is like it was something brutal disaster. Mother
head,
to
head, head. Travis Head giving headaches. My God. Oh God. These guys are next level.
and
Yeah, Shakya, go ahead.
Yeah. So Indranil, yeah, Indranil, I think before I leave, I just want to make my comments on yesterday's game, if that's fine.
Ah,
So
yeah, please.
yesterday, I think 287 was a lot. Obviously, a very winning score, but I still feel that Hyderabad got about 25 more runs than Bangalore would have wanted to concede, and I think somewhere Hyderabad was proactive and Bangalore was not. Like Hyderabad sent in Heinrich Klaassen at the fall of the first wicket. Actually, if you look at both the teams, there was not much that separated Hyderabad and Bangalore at the end of the power play and at the end of 10 overs, except for the fact that they lost more wickets. But yesterday, for example, I feel Bangalore could have opened the batting with Will Jacks. They could have sent Dinesh Karthik at number 3. Because see, if Dinesh Karthik ends up playing 12, 15 more deliveries, who knows? And you can't this Hyderabad sent Heinrich Klaassen at number 3, and that was a really good decision they made. I mean, they didn't go by the playbook. They sent their most informed batter, the most devastating batter, and also, I mean, one underrated contribution is that of Abdul Samad, 37 of 10 balls, not been very consistent over the last 3-4 seasons. But even then, I would say, Bangalore, Abdul Samad, 37 of 10 balls. I mean, obviously he's very talented, but I think this is probably the most devastating innings he's played in his time in the IPL. So I would say that, Bangalore's selection, it's come back. They don't have a proper spinner. And yesterday, if you can see, Mayank Markanday made a big difference for Hyderabad. So, the lack of a good spinner in Bangalore is coming back to haunt them. But I think that, their campaign looks difficult. Maxwell said he rested himself yesterday. He said that, not rested himself, he said he dropped himself. But it looks pretty bad right now for Bangalore. I mean, I think that Virat Kohli doesn't deserve it. And Dinesh Karthik having a brilliant season, his last in the IPL. And I don't think he deserves to go out like this.
So, but never know. Dinesh Karthik might see him playing one more year. Thanks, Shakya, for coming. You have your assignments.
Indranil ji, 1 second. Sir, we must have Imran Khan on our show.
So,
Imran Khan, can we
Imran
hear
Khan,
from you what you are saying
Imran
about
bhai,
this?
if you can hear me,
Imran bhai, इमरान
Yeah,
भाई
I can hear
बताइए
you.
बताइए इमरान भाई
देखिए
क्या हो
मैं
रहा है
ये देखिए
हमारे
मैं
साथ
यही
जुड़ गए
कहूंगा।
इमरान खान
हाँ,
हाँ,
देखिए मैं यही कहूंगा कल के मैच के बारे में कि अगर आप एसआरएच की बैटिंग देखोगे, उनकी जो क्लीन हिटिंग थी वो बिल्कुल नहीं थी।
हाँ,
आरसीबी में किसी भी प्लेयर का नाम लोगे, फाफ ड्यूप्लेसी, विराट कोहली, सिर्फ दिनेश कार्तिक को छोड़ के बाकी सारे स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे टू गेट द बॉल ऑफ। अगर मार भी रहे थे तो इट वाज लाइक स्लॉग स्वीप्स। Nobody was hitting the ball clean like Henrich Klaassen or even Adrian Markram. That's what I call cricket. Why couldn't they hit it clean? Because there's something wrong there. Even the batting unit needs to pull up its socks. You need to increase the strike rate. You need to play at a higher strike rate. Clean hitting is essential. Look at the number of sixes SRH hit. These guys in RCB just couldn't get the ball across the boundary in one go. That's
so
my
Imran
take
bhai
on it.
cutting you short I mean just asking you a simple question before we sign off from the show that if you are trying to work and play against Kolkata in Calcutta and how
हाँ.
would you relate that which team is going to take up your comments
Can you repeat that question again? Why? Sorry.
I said, what is going to be the element of you've played at the Eden Gardens, Kolkata yourself. What is the kind of element which is coming in? How do you see the crowd?
The first thing is crowd pressure. Someone like Rajasthan Royals, the crowd's going to go for them because everybody is experienced enough to play cricket at that level. Crowd pressure is something that you've got to handle. You've got to just shut the crowd out and put out your best game.
True. I mean, amazing. I mean, I mean, no one can actually make out that Imran is not behind the bars. Imran Khan, the great Imran Khan.
Next
He's
time I'll
right
shoot
out of.
behind my bar, then I'll be pretty much behind the bars.
No,
Behind
no,
the
no, no, no,
bars.
no,
Behind the bars. Sorry,
don't,
not behind the bar.
don't you
Behind the
worry.
bars. I
Don't
correct
you worry.
myself.
Don't you worry. It's not going to happen.
But
We are going to pick.
no, I mean, Abba, I mean, you've played cricket. You've seen cricket. I mean, I'm really, really sort of, I don't know how to explain this, but Virat Kohli getting out like a club cricketer. You don't get out to off spinners and leg spinners and can't read googlies at this level after scoring tons and tons of runs. And that is something which really worries me. That, well, he gave a good start, whatever, but the way he got
Indrajit
out,
bhai,
I
I
thought,
just
the manner of it.
you see, I will just you are absolutely right because you see what happens is there's too much amount of cricket and if you go and keep playing and playing and playing and playing वो कहता है यार आज बहुत हो गया यार आज मतलब you see I know Virat is not from that framework of mind where he would get but you see uh, getting out cheaply or something which you rightly discussed as described as a club cricketing dismissal uh, and it has happened to the best of the players that they've gotten out so shabbily it looks like that अभी कॉलेज से एंटर करें हम निकल के बाहर और अभी क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं तो अब वो कभी ना कभी कुछ ऐसी कॉम्प्लेसेंसी आ जाती है इतना क्रिकेट हो जाता है इतना सब कुछ ट्रैवलिंग हो जाता है साथ साथ में तो but yes I mean there's no uh, there is no kind of apology to the way you get out and I'm sure he must be discussing within himself that when you talk to yourself that I've been cheaply dismissed and the media gets after him that आप जैसे आप ही कह रहे हैं कि वो club cricket की तरह dismiss हुआ and his fans also get disappointed yeah this is not expected out of Kohli so the peer pressure is tremendous and they go back and work out to come back again
True, true. Ashwin bhai, I mean, we're seeing a lot of fast bowlers being sent on a leather hunt. It's just become quite a regular issue every night. Even tonight, also some fast bowlers will have to be. It's a graveyard for fast bowlers. Let's put it that way. But why can't we use slow bowlers? I mean, you've seen how Mumbai struggled. They didn't use their slow bowlers properly. We've seen last night how RCB didn't use their slow bowlers intelligently. You have to when it's very natural when the ball is coming easier on your back. You just have to touch it and the ball travels. When you slows, when you would slow down things by introducing the spinners, I think it makes a lot of difference. RCB has never been consistent. The way they back their batters, they never back their bowlers ever, and that's why they could create a culture. Your thoughts?
Yeah, but something I'd like to bring up here. Yesterday's game, I was watching Mr. Krishnamachari Shrikant's show, and yesterday's game, there was somebody mentioned that there were the maximum number of dot balls, 24 dot. I mean, minimum number of dot balls in a T20 game, 24 dot balls in the whole game, right? I would like to actually go and see how many of those dot balls were slower bouncers and slower balls bowled by medium pacers, right? Because that is very essential. I myself remember seeing in the game yesterday, when I was watching the second half of the innings, many batsmen struggle to get off the mark, get the ball off the turf when somebody bowled back of the hand slower balls, back of the hand bouncers, or even back of the hand wide of the crease when they bowled the ball wide of the crease close to the wide line. It's very hard to get people out. Also, the new ball that's been perfected, at least I saw yesterday, was the wide full toss, right? The wide full toss is another ball. So these, you have to use your brains and you have to make it difficult for the batsman. If you're playing into his hands, it makes no sense. The batsman has to be able to get the ball. He has to hit the ball a bit slower. So ideally, a slower bowler is harder to hit because a faster bowler can hit with the pace of the ball. So you need to think, and every player is different. If you bowl a slower ball to Shivam Dube, he will murder you, right? So spinners are not a great option against Shivam Dube, but there are other people who struggle against spinners. It's a horses for courses situation for which your bowlers have to be prepared. You have to have all the arsenal in your armory to be able to throw at the opposition as and when the situation arises. So for that, you need to have all that arsenal in your armory. Without that, it's useless. No point having 6 top-class bowlers. No one can bowl a slow ball. It's no point. They're all going to go for runs. You've seen how they get hammered. There is no respect for Cummins. There is no, and I'm sure there would be no respect for even Akram and guys like that in today's day and age, because they'll just get hit out of the park. There were 2 balls that were hit out of the stadium. So you have to have the arsenal in your armory to be able to deliver against batsmen. It's horses for courses.
Absolutely. Abhinav bhai, are you doing yoga or something?
No, I am standing in the slips.
Why?
Abhinav bhai, I have one thing to say. Abhinav bhai, as Imran Khan would say, the problem with RCB is कुछ शहर दे लोग भी जालिम सन कुछ सानू मरन दा शौक भी सी.
I don't know what it means.
अभिनव भाई ने सुना नहीं?
हाँ सुना ही बोलिए.
मैं कह रहा हूँ इमरान खान कहते हैं ना कि कुछ शहर दे लोग भी जालिम सन कुछ सानू मरन दा शौक भी सी. मतलब कि कुछ
सानू मरन दा शौक भी सी.
That is the problem with RCB.
Sir, are you a Punjabi or a Tamil?
No, nobody is a Punjabi here, but it's just easy to remember a phrase.
ਹੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੋ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁਣ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਔਰ ਪਾਜੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਮਰਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈਗੀ मतलब you are inviting your own death. शौक है हमको मरने का ये कह रहे हो.
करेक्ट कुछ शहर के लोग भी जालिम हैं हमें भी मरने का शौक है.
हाँ मरने मराने की बात करें कहते हैं सुनिए खंजर से करो वार तलवार से सीखो भाई साहब खंजर से सुनो बात तलवार से सीखो मैं कत्ल हुआ कैसे मेरे यार से पूछो.
We are all alive and kicking. But it's a sad day that RCB is almost like going out of the contention the way they are playing. They have lost 6 matches out of 7. It's never happened before, Abhinav bhai, because earlier they used to start well and end badly. And now they have started badly. Will they end well? Do you think that is possible?
Yeah, you see, I'll tell you, it's the wheel which goes down. Once the wheel goes down, it has to go down. And because you can't have a wheel going halfway down and coming back. उसको वो पूरा साइकिल लेना पड़ेगा फिर वो कम बैक करेगा. So this is what RCB is going through right now. One after the other they are going down, but वो एक दिन मैच में उठ के ठक से मारेगा.
All right, all right. But the way Dinesh Karthik is playing, Ashwin bhai, did you have a word with him? Is he getting ready for the World Cup? Uh,
I have not had a word with him, but I can tell you for sure that I had mentioned in my earlier and also put up on Facebook that I'm becoming a massive. First of all, Dinesh Karthik is one of the nicest human beings I know. So he's already scored 10 out of 10 there. But as a cricketer, he's only getting better with age. His name should be Dinesh Wine Karthik. He gets better with age. He's
Wow,
remarkable the way he's playing.
new
And the
analogy. Dinesh Wine Karthik. I really love that.
so he is remarkable. He is just outstanding, just outstanding. I can't say anything else about him. He is, and I don't see why he cannot play for another 3 4 years. Why should this be his last year? It's a shame if it
but
is.
no,
I
no,
would like
I'm
to
sure
say
you.
that here, I would like to add up here that if the selectors do not, if they give him a fair chance, he's very quick behind the stumps. His reflexes, he's yet to, they say that, you're not growing any younger, but he is. And the best part is his reflexes, his mental faculties are absolutely, absolutely razor sharp. So I don't see we are judgmental about people that it's going to be difficult for him to keep up. I think he must because uh, I personally feel I've seen his batting. Met him also, but a guy is super duper fit.
Must be absolutely. But Ashwin bhai, your friend Mr. Karthik, this is my personal observation. Whenever he's put under pressure, yesterday they knew they wouldn't win. So there was, I mean, whenever he's enjoying cricket right now, whenever a person enjoys cricket, his cricket is different. I mean, we've seen Karthik whenever he's put under pressure, he's crumbled. But now he's enjoying commentary in Ashes. Uh, it's a different kind of a situation. But my observation, what is your thought? I mean, of course, he's very close to you. You can't say anything bad to about your friend, but you think, am I right in thinking the way I'm thinking? He crumbles under pressure at the highest level. He has.
He is not very
You have to
close to
unmute
me.
yourself.
Yes, he is not very close to me. He's just a friend. I've met him and many occasions. The other
Yeah.
Karthik is close to me, Murli. But the thing
Yes.
is,
Murli is a very good friend. He's my batchmate. Murli is my
he's a
batchmate.
Karthik is an acquaintance. But the thing is, from whatever I've engaged and interacted with him, I can tell my thing is my observations come from there. Also about his crumbling under pressure. To be honest, I don't have any data on that, so I can't comment. But wherever I've seen him play, he's proved himself. He's a quality cricketer, and I'm a huge fan of Dinesh Karthik.
All right. And now every RCB member is also a fan of Dinesh Karthik, the way he played. And I'm sure he's not going to be allowed to let go. I mean, they won't allow him to go just like that. Avinav bhai, so what's in store for? I mean, which all players can we look forward to scoring tonight? Yesterday, in fact, when I started the show, Abhijit Da was there. Abhijit sir, Da, I get mixed up. So I mix it up once in a while. So I asked him, "Run riots." It's going to be run riot, and it happened exactly like that. So what are your expectations from tonight's game? KKR versus two top teams. Uh, Rajasthan sitting right on top, and then you have KKR. So your thoughts, how things are going to pan out tonight?
See, if I was the captain, I would win the toss and put the other side into bat because you have got a target to understand that this is what we are chasing. This is what we are playing for. So there's nothing in the wicket in all the surfaces because plus, as I said, and I'll maintain that fact because crowd is the most important factor at Eden Gardens.
That's what
You
Imran
know,
Bhai also said. Huh?
the capacity is tremendous. So the expectation levels are that see, everybody is expecting that there's going to be fireworks, and both the lineups are very very strong. Rajasthan Royals is very good on paper and very good on the field as well, and
Yeah.
KKR is spirited. And if we have some really good fireworks, especially there's expectation from Rinku Singh to charge up again. Because after he hit those blasted sixers in Ahmedabad, it's like he took the match out of the. कहते हैं हलक में से मैच निकाल लिया. So the crowd is expecting, and this is what the problem is. When Rishabh Pant came back, you see there was so much amount of hype in the first game that everybody was expecting the same Rishabh Pant. Hey, give him some space. He's coming after a long time, and I would request the people, the media, is just to let the people be in the space, because it is very, and you expect that वो हर उतर के सब century मारेगा. So this is also a problem, that expectation puts another pressure on the players.
All right.
Because they expect कि भाई सचिन तेंदुलकर है तो हर मैच में सैकड़ा मारेंगे.
True.
So एक और भी चीज होती है कि see, you're pressurizing the players unnecessarily. Give him some space, give him some things. He's come back from an accident, which was almost life taking. ऋषभ भैया, अगर आप मेरा प्रोग्राम देख रहे हो भैया, गाड़ी धीरे चलाया करो. आपकी आदत बहुत खराब है.
He has a driver. Rishabh has a driver.
Better says you are a national asset, and India needs you for a long time.
True. Ashwin bhai, before we will round up the show, I mean, your thoughts, who's going to be the driving force tonight? we saw Travis Head, we saw Klassen, we saw so many people last night. So who's going to be the driving? Dinesh Karthik. Yeah.
Who's going right now? The way Sunil Narayan bowled in the last game was a highlight for me, because of course he didn't get too many runs, but he bowled beautifully, and he can be a match winner on any given day. So if he comes good with a bat and ball, KKR already are one up. Then we have that animal Andre Russell. My God, he is something else.
He's from another planet.
He's from another planet, right? He the ball can get an extra bunch of Kookaburra balls if he's playing the game. So the thing is, and also he bowls a heavy ball. It's not so easy to hit him because of his size and because of his bowling action. He bowls a heavy ball, like Cameron Green. Only thing is, Green has not come good, but Russell is hard. He didn't bowl too well in the last game, but he bowls a heavy ball. If he bowls well, if these two guys come good, then we have the Rinku Singhs of the world. We of course have Shreyas here. We got a whole bunch of cricketers, but KKR to me are favorites, also because they're playing at home.
All right, we'll see that.
Also because they
win at home. Yeah, you win at home, you make a lot of difference, because you have to win at home, because there
will be that little bit of pressure less on them. There will be a lot of pressure, but little less than RR, because they're playing at home, because they've got the support.
All right, let's see the big clash today. Kolkata versus Rajasthan. Korbo Lorbo Jitpore, and then Halla Bowl, who's going to actually end up smiling. Let's see our top picks. Our top 11 that will probably help you to make your fantasy team. We'll start with Josh Butler, Sanju Samson, Rian Parag, Nareen, as everyone said, Rinku Singh, Hetmeyer, Russell, Chahal, Bolt, Stark, and Avesh Khan. That's our top 11 picks. Kolkata versus Rajasthan tonight. It's going to be very interesting, because two top teams are playing. Every team, even a bottom ranked team like a Royal Challengers versus SRH, we saw what happened. There was so much of run feast happening there. So every match is important. You can't say, okay, Punjab is playing, they're no good. No, everyone is good. It's an offense if you say it like that. Every team is good. Punjab is also good, and that's what it makes this tournament such a super hit. Every game is so important. Thank you, Abhinav Bhai and Ashwin Bhai, coming on the show.
Thank you so much, Indra. Thank you, Ashwin. And it's a very awesome
talking.
Thank you, Abhinav sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, and thanks for watching. See you.
Happy to everyone again.